How one stream of income is disastrous for your wealth. When I thought about that, I was like, I never heard it put that way, and I forget the queen's name. I think her name was Lynn Richardson that put it that way. Hopefully I'm quoting it right because I like to give credit where it's due. But when I saw that one stream of income is disastrous for your wealth, which we've been teaching it for some time now, but hearing it put that way was an aha moment. So I would like to share that aha moment with you. What up? You got Mr. Smith, 0.5 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And in this brief video, I want to talk about how one stream of income is disastrous for your wealth. If 2020 hadn't taught you anything, then you definitely need to understand the importance of being in a financial stable place, or at least striving to be in that direction so that when things happen, you're in position. And one of the best ways to position yourself is having multiple streams of income. Now, think about it. And I don't know where this concept came from. Well, I kind of know, because a lot of times things have been removed from our learning strategically to keep us, on a lower plane. So I've learned over time where it comes from. But we have to understand that sometimes we're doing stuff that make little to no sense at all. Because think about it. If a person has one stream of income, just one, but they have multiple bills that they're paying, that kind of don't make the most sense. You're earning one stream of income, one paycheck, every so often, whether it's monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly, or daily, depending on how you earn your money. And that one income is paying minimum usually 10 different bills. Because you're paying for the roof over your head, you're paying at least 2 utilities, you're paying for a phone bill, you're paying for groceries, you're paying for things for your children, things possibly for yourself or your spouse, you're paying for extra stuff around the house, you're probably paying for some different services, TV, streaming, cable, internet, things of that nature. We easily at 10, and I can keep going. And we expect one income to fund all of that. Think about that. And we've been living like that for years and years and years in many cases. Now, this is not speaking to the person who's been making multiple streams of income all of your life. You got it. You caught on. You knew it didn't make sense. It wasn't logical early on. But I'm talking to the person who hadn't had that aha moment, or is still starting to tap into that aha moment of, why would I just solely depend on one stream of income? Even if one is flowing and doing good, pivot and start trying to put other things in place. Because I want to just kind of draw it out for you. And I don't know how it's going to show up to you, but it just doesn't logically make sense. And if you want to make sure you tap into being able to earn multiple streams of income, even if it's in one vehicle, but being able to produce multiple streams in one vehicle that can ultimately turn into other streams of income, then I highly recommend you click that link below or visit makeweeklymoney.com, just in case you're not able to see the link, depending on where you're tuning in from, makeweeklymoney.com. But let's think about it. This is most people. Most people have their income, and I'm going to go ahead and draw it like a bag. Disregard my drawing skills or lack thereof. But most people get the bag, and then that bag is distributed to so many different things. I mean, it's just going all over the place. All coming out of that bag. Emptying that bag to where it's no longer a bag. One income. This is what one income looks like. Most people are doing this. Taking one bag and paying multiple things until that bag is depleted. That's a flat bag right there. Depleted, because all of the money is coming out of that one stream. When in all actuality, we should be, and this is not to say try to get multiple streams all at once. You want to get one thing flowing. Okay, get that thing flowing. See how you can create some income from that. When you get it flowing, put some other things in place to get it flowing, just in case something slows down, or you just want to have multiple things. But if it's cohesive, it makes it better. See, if what you're doing to make additional income flows into your overall predominant thing or predominant purpose that you're planning to serve. Like for us, it's financial literacy. So if it ties into financial literacy, then in many cases it makes sense. I also own a credit restoration company. We were teaching financial literacy. Credit was a segment of that financial literacy piece. We started teaching people how to do it themselves. Ultimately, people wanted us to do it for them. Started a credit restoration company. That credit restoration company has then brought in clients. Inside of that, some people are referred to things that we recommend that also pay out some form of a referral fee inside of that. So it creates other streams of income within that same entity, which is still all a part of economic empowerment. I also have a wealthy rapper brand where I'll be educating artists on different things in terms of all of the stuff we're talking about anyway, which is economic empowerment, but just niching down and speaking to a core audience. So make it make sense so you don't feel like you're all over the place, because it's only a certain amount of time that you have in your day. And the best thing you can do is maximize your time, and then you'll get to a place to where you can outsource and have other people doing certain things. And that's what I'm looking forward to, because right now, I do, quite a bit. But anyway, so one income going in multiple different places. But imagining you having multiple bags, and I'm gonna just, instead of drawing bags, you got, multiple bags. And now, say you got 6 streams of income. I'll just keep it at that. Those are different streams. The S is for streams, and the slash through the middle is the fact that you are the person who is in control or has the ability to tap into all of those streams. Now, imagine that you got bills here. You got all of these are bills. Instead of you having to target and aim at this using just this one S, you got this S fighting for this one, this S fighting. So you're like, pew, pew, pew. You knocking out all of these different bills from multiple different angles, and you still have money that's untouched left over. So it's power in having multiple streams. And I know this is kind of cheesy, but just think about it. Do you want one bag paying everything? Or would you like multiple being able to fight on your side? It's just similar to an army. Would you want to be the only person fighting against all of the things that are seeking to, destroy us or destroy people? Or just say you in a battle, would you want to be the only person fighting a battle against a ton of things that are trying to destroy you? No, you want an army with you. So that way, if you miss something, the other one picks it up. If they miss something, somebody else picks it up. If everybody miss something, you still able to do what you need to do in order to fend for yourself. So one income stream is disastrous to your wealth. If you don't know, now you know. And I promise you, if you get in a place to where you're like, oh, I got an extra $100 coming here, that extra $100 probably will be enough to pay some of the streaming service or monthly fees that you might be paying. So now that's one thing that's addressing that area, frees up some money in another area. And you got $1,000 that might come from here every so often. So now that helps in some other areas. You're able to save, invest, pay down some debt. So you got a couple of things working that's helping you, and it just minimizes the stress in the process. One stream of income is definitely disastrous to your wealth. If you want access to a platform that can teach you how to minimize that disaster of having one stream of income, and you can do it alongside whatever main stream of income you have, whether you already work for yourself or whether you have a job that you check into on a daily basis, you can do this alongside that. This is not to replace your job. It's just to enhance and complement what it is that you're already doing. MakeWeeklyMoney.com, MakeWeeklyMoney.com. Check that out now. And then you'll be able to just put in your email address and get access to a breakdown of what it is that this platform can offer to you from an economic standpoint, from a money saving standpoint, from a travel standpoint, all in one bundle to make sure you're maximizing and building wealth. MakeWeeklyMoney.com. One stream of income is disastrous to your wealth. So protect yourself, protect your income, because you cannot trust one stream. It's the fact of the matter. That's all I got. Mr. Smith, signing out.